Hello great souls. Today we are unleashing the power of unpredictability. Are you predictable?
Of course, yes.
Can people easily know about you at first sight?
Very easily. They even know when they will breathe.
You have to know it clearly, that your predictability gives them your control.
How?
Because humans are creatures of habit. They need to see familiarity in others and predict others' actions. And if they don't, they get off balance. So if you don't want to give your control to others, then turn the table.
It's heavy.
It means to be unpredictable, and you have to make yourself unreadable. Taken to an extreme, this strategy can intimidate and terrorize. The date is May of 1972. Boris Spassky and Bobby Fischer, the world's top chess players, are about to face off for the World Championship. On one side there is Spassky, who is a brilliant player with a deep understanding of the chess.
I will definitely destroy that Fischer.
Fischer, on the other hand, is a young upstart who is known for his unconventional playing style.
What sort of prize money is this? I don't even like the way of distributing the money. The logistics of holding the match in Iceland, very disgusting. Yuck, this hall, these irritating lightings and noise of the cameras.
He is humiliating you. Let's walk away.
Wait, I want this match. I want to crush his ego. Now it is his move. Because a man who is willing to commit suicide has the initiative.
The match was set to take place in Reykjavik, Iceland. The city was buzzing with excitement. The stakes were high and both players were determined to win. But on the day of match of the century, Fischer didn't arrive at time. If he showed up too late he would forfeit the first game.
Now I am liking this man. But what was going on? Was he playing some sort of mind game? Or was Fischer afraid of Spassky?
At 5:09, exactly 1 minute before the match was to be cancelled, Fischer showed up.
Finally game started.
Fischer made a terrible move early on, perhaps the worst of his career. And Fischer lost his first game. At second game, he didn't arrive at time.
Seriously he lost 2 games. Such a loser.
In third game, Fischer committed same mistake as he did on first game.
That was such a stupid mistake.
But Spassky smelled a trap in this mistake. Before he could figure out the trap, Fischer had checkmated him.
Really? Fischer? Means it was not a mistake.
In the next games Fischer pulled moves that no one had seen from him before. The moves out of his style. Now Spassky started to make blunders. After losing the 6th game, he started to cry.
How could he win?
After the 8th game Spassky thought Fischer was hypnotizing him. He decided not to look Fischer in the eye. But he lost anyway.
Such a loser. This time it's for Spassky.
After the 14th game, Spassky called a staff conference and announced,
Orange juice that we drank before match must have been drugged. Even the chair I was sitting also has some chemical effect.
The chairs were taken apart and x-rayed. A chemist found nothing unusual in them, except 2 dead flies in a lighting fixture.
Haha! Dead flies. Wait, am I laughing throughout the story?
Game after game, Fischer was winning. Fischer's victory is a shock to the world. Now Fischer was the new world champion. On the other hand, Spassky tried to keep playing, but his mind was unraveling. He could not go on. On September 2nd, he resigned. Spassky had an ability to read his opponent's strategy. And he would use it against that opponent. He would build attacks that would defeat not in 7 but in 70 moves. One master said, Spassky doesn't just look for the best move. He looks for the move that disturbs his opponent.
You are praising Spassky, then how Fischer won?
Because Fischer understood the keys of Spassky's success, Spassky played on opponent's predictability. So Fischer became unpredictable.
Oh, that's why he lost 2 games. That means he was not foolish. Maybe I was.
Yes, you were right. I meant for the second sentence you said. Fischer's appearance of having no clear strategy disturbed Spassky. For the first time in Spassky's life he could not figure out his opponent. Spassky slowly melted down, until at the end he was the one who seemed insane. Nothing is more terrifying than the sudden and unpredictable. That is why we are so frightened by earthquakes and tornadoes.
I am a strong boy, but this fears me too. But why?
It's because we do not know when they will strike. After one has occurred, we wait in terror for the next one.
Like part 2 of earthquake.
To a lesser degree, this is the effect that unpredictable human behavior has on us. As like unexpected earthquake, people fear from unexpected human behavior. This is the power of unpredictability. On the other side,
Which?
animals behaving set patterns, which is why we are able to hunt them. Yet most men do not realize this power. They prefer the comforts of routine as like animals. So if you want power, then you have to change your regular activities. You have to be unpredictable. Doing so confuses your enemy and they will make a tactical blunder. It is a device that the powerful have used for centuries. Pablo Picasso once remarked,
"The best calculation is the absence of calculation."
He said great, but on which basis Picasso told this? He is a painter. How a painter and unpredictability be connected?
Pablo Picasso was working with art dealer Paul Rosenberg. Picasso suddenly stopped giving Rosenberg his paintings to sell. As Picasso explained,
Rosenberg would now spend the next 48 hours trying to figure out why. Why is he reserving things for some other dealer?
after 2 days, Rosenberg came back nerves jangled, anxious, saying,
"After all, dear friend, you wouldn't turn me down if I offered you a higher price."
Picasso's unpredictable decision of stopping Rosenberg led him to increase his earning. In some cases, unpredictability may not work.
Now you are surprising me.
It's not the matter of being surprised, it's the matter of exception. Firstly, it doesn't work when you are in a subordinate position. For example, your boss don't want to be feared from your unpredictability. If he/she finds you fearful, he/she will replace you. Secondly, too much unpredictability can also be seen as a sign of indecisiveness. Thirdly, too much of unpredictability can also be seen as some serious psychic problem.
What should we do then? Your change in words is creating psychic problem to me.
In such cases, use predictability. Because patterns are powerful. By creating a pattern for people to be familiar, you can lull them to sleep.
Are they my babies?
Sleeping means making their mind inactive. As they see you predictable, they will stop planning against you. And you can fire suddenly, seeing right time.